I built my dream body and I lost it all. Here's how I'm gonna get it back. All right, guys, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to follow me here so you can get a little bit more, you know, fat loss, nutrition, and women's metabolic education, tips, and just more information all around that. I also show some personal life. There's always talk about starting your fitness journey, and then you see girls who are where you wanna be and like are just living the lifestyle, but nobody talks about actually getting to where you wanna be and then losing that progress because of other reasons. What had happened was I pretty much was, you know, just so consistent, training hard with intensity. I had a coach, I was at it, you know, my glutes, like I'll just drop a photo. This is how my physique was, insane. I literally, the confidence, this might sound shallow or vain, but I don't give a fuck, because if it was you and you had your body, you're not comparing yourself to a different bone structure, someone who literally has different genetics, your body at its best self, you would be obsessed with what you saw in the mirror. And I literally was obsessed with what I saw in the mirror. I still am, don't get me wrong, but it's a different type of obsessed when you work so fucking hard, because muscle is not easy to build, okay? It takes consistency. It takes a proper plan. It takes, you know, the proper training intensity. And I had that, I earned that shit, and I worked for that shit. And then what had happened is in 2022, wow, that's already 2 years ago, I quit my job. And I went full time with my online coaching business, which, yay, so happy for me, right? But I was a true workaholic. I do not identify as a workaholic anymore. It is unhealthy. That's not something to be proud of, in my opinion, but I was a straight up workaholic. I told myself that I would wake up, work, and I would sit all day. I would order in food and maybe go on one walk, and then like literally I was just very sedentary. And I had gotten to the point where I had pretty much told myself my health and fitness isn't a priority, work is a priority. I told myself that, and I was fine with it because I didn't want to, I'm just gonna be so real. I just didn't feel like meal prepping. I didn't feel like going to the gym. I honestly had a period of time where I honestly got the ick with the gym. I think it was just from like training and being so like dedicated, which is a good thing. But I just think that my focus was just work. My focus was the business. My focus was all of the things. And I lost all of my muscle. And it really was an important part of my journey. So if you are in the same boat, like it can be really easy to feel ashamed or guilty or really disappointed or defeated. But if anything, it showed me like how important and how non-negotiable my health and fitness is in my life, right? And I will never ever again put my health and fitness and wellness on the back burner for work ever again. And that might be the same thing for you. Maybe it's work, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your relationship, right? Whatever that looks like for you, take it from me, you will feel so much better if you still make time to put yourself first, however that looks like for you. Everybody's life is different. But for me, I was like, oh, 3 months down the line, I lost all of my muscle tissue. I was so inflamed. I was puffy as hell. I wasn't even being mindful. I told myself I'm being mindful, but I was literally just winging my nutrition every week. I was barely getting in any steps. I was drinking like a little bit of water, just complete 360 from where I was. I had lost all that muscle tissue. And while muscle memory is a real thing, I'm still not at the place that I was in terms of like my glute development, in terms of the muscle mass that I had. And I want to get back to that place, not only because, you know, I love the way that I looked and the way that I felt, right? And again, it's not like destination happiness, and you want to be careful not to have destination happiness of like, I will be happy once I get there, because I guarantee you, you will be happy for 10 minutes and then you'll find something else wrong with you if you do not find at least neutrality where you are now. But I digress. This is how I'm going to work to get it back, and I want to make a series of this on YouTube, so not only I can bring you guys along the journey, you can see my progress. If you're on your own journey yourself, you can take notes and kind of be on this journey with me. But I also want to show you guys more of like the educational piece behind it as well. How to build muscle tissue, how to build muscle while minimizing fat gain, although that is a part of building, okay? And you know that it can sit in the right places, right? The right way to go about it. I'm going to be doing a lean build. I'm going to show you my training. I'm going to show you, you know, my off days, because we all have those. I'm going to make it a series. And so welcome to Project Build. Okay, baby, this is where I'm going to be getting my dream body back and bringing you along the way while educating you throughout the process. Hi, I'm editing, and I just wanted to pop in here and like cut this video and say, yes, while my goal is to like build muscle and achieve a certain look, it's not like the only reason that I'm doing this. And quite honestly, if it was the only reason that I was doing this, I wouldn't be motivated very long. Okay, and I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. And I think it might even be the same for you, where like you might be really motivated by how you want to look, but it doesn't last very long. It just doesn't for a lot of us, even if you still really want to like look a certain way or whatever. And so, yeah, I'm doing this project build, and you know, I'm going to be tracking my progress and showing you guys physique updates and bringing you along the process. All these fucking notifications, my God. But it's so much deeper than that for me, where my goal is to like, yes, achieve these goals, but I still want to have that holistic aspect of like really taking care of my wellness, right? You know, having routines that support my mental health, you know, checking in with myself, and, you know, eating foods that are going to nourish my body, right? Versus trying to fill all my macros with like whatever I'm craving. So it's like, yes, I'm kind of fusing together. And this is really what we do within Embody Her, my one-on-one coaching program for women, is we fuse together the holistic wellness, energy healing aspect and the spiritual aspect with the like strategy, protocol based stuff of like, you know, training and, you know, tracking your macros or, you know, your protein and calories, and making sure that you're giving your body consistent nutrients to see the changes that you want, right? Having that food abundance mentality with it. So I'm really excited. And I just wanted to like hop in here and say that, because this journey is so much deeper for me than just like building a booty. It is me getting like that work ethic back and really having that balance of, you know, showing the fuck up for myself, you know, being a disciplined woman, having integrity, living within my values, feeling good in my body from the inside out, like eating for like good health, good skin, good gut health, but also eating enough to like see the changes that I want, right? So it's really that fusion between the both. And if this resonates with you, leave a like and join me on this journey. Let's get into our leg day lift, baby. Okay, y'all know the goal is to build. And so that means we need to be following a progressive overload plan, okay? You need to be following a training plan that is going to set you up for success, where you are either increasing in repetitions, weight, improving in mind muscle connection, form, and execution, okay? So a lot of the times you hear online, if you want to build muscle, you got to lift heavy. And I see a lot of women going to the gym and they're lifting heavy, but they're not going through the full range of motion, right? Like they're not going through the full motion of the movement. They're ego lifting, they're like lifting the weight, but they're not actually going through the full range of motion, getting that mind muscle connection. You see, I'm going all the way down, all the way up. I'm controlling the negative, I'm controlling the positive. You know, I'm really controlling the movement in every single movement. I'm controlling on the way down, I'm controlling on the way up. I'm not rushing my reps. Every rep, I'm focusing on being intentional. I'm like literally trying to make every rep as perfect as possible. I'm firing, my muscles mentally. I'm thinking about the muscle. I'm, really always asking for feedback from coaches who are even, more advanced than I am in this area, right? So you can see every rep might look different, but that's because I'm continuously recording myself, looking at my form, collecting feedback, and improving, okay? And so it's not always about going heavy. Do we want to be increasing weight slowly over time? Yes. Even if you can increase by 2.5 pounds, if you can do 20 repetitions of a workout and be fine at the end, you can go up in weight. Like, don't be afraid to go up in weight as long as you are, really practicing your form, you're getting that feedback, you're following a plan, you will be fine, okay? I have a lot of the girls that enter my program and they're so used to doing like 10 exercises and, a bunch of repetitions and a bunch of, different glute exercises. And the reality is, if you get a training plan and you feel like it is not challenging enough, it's very unlikely that it is the training plan. It is more so likely the way that you are training within the plan, okay? So I'll have girls come back to me and be like, oh my God, only 5 exercises, only 3 sets. And I'm like, yeah, girl, because in those 3 sets, in those 10 to 12 repetitions, you should be fucking winded, okay? You should be at the end. Like, if you see me in my repetitions, I am controlling the entire movement, right? I'm going through the full range of motion. I am taking my time with each repetition. So by the time I'm done with my second set, girl, I am like, oh my God, I have one more set, right? And that is the way you should be training. If you are, working out and you feel bored or not stimulated, that's because mentally you need to dial in. You need to dial in mentally. You need to get focused. You need to make sure that you're fueling yourself properly, staying hydrated, and really putting your all into every repetition, every lift. Okay, girl? And that is really what motivates me in the gym, I think especially when you're following a progressive overload plan and you're focusing on building muscle, getting stronger. Sometimes you can get bored, but I find that you only get bored when you don't really have like a clear target. You don't really have like a clear goal that you're going into it. You're just going to work out and like hoping for the best, right? But when you go into it with an intention of making every repetition as controlled, as focused as possible, progressing in your lifts, whether that is going up in weight, right? Going up in reps, right? Like you have a clear goal when you're going into it. You're tracking your progress. I track my lifts, guys, in an app. I track my weights. I am tracking my progress. If I were to not track my progress, I wouldn't know where I'm at and I would be winging it. And winging it makes you feel like, okay, where even am I, right? And that's what not motivates you. So that is my spiel for today. I'm having so much fun with my lifts in the sense that I am focused. I have a plan. I have a routine that finally I found works best for me. I stick to it. And if you're in that place where you're trying to build muscle, get stronger, and ultimately just make it a lifestyle, my girl, you got to find a routine that works for you. If you've been trying to go to the gym every single day and it's not working for you, stop trying to fucking go every day. Go 3 days a week. Can't go 3 days a week, go 2 days a week, go once a week, and then you build confidence from there, okay? And that is how it works. So I crushed my lift, I feel really good, and I'm excited to share with you guys progress. So we've got some chicken, buy one, get one free. So you know we had to re-up. I like to have my chicken beat the fuck up with some rice, some chickpeas cooked in sofrito, some beans with some avocado. It's good. Okay, y'all, so these are the groceries. I'm gonna walk you through what I'm eating this week. So for lunches, I'm going to be making turkey. Okay, here it is. Turkey sandwiches. So I usually do boar's head turkey meat with Munster cheese. And then I use this bread. This butter bread, it's so fucking good. And then I do chopped red onion, so good. And then for dinner, I'm gonna do stir-fry vegetables, and then I have this wild-caught salmon that is thawing right now that I'm gonna actually marinate in sweet chili sauce and then rice. So it's gonna be super good. We've got lettuce, tomato for sandwiches. I love that good stuff. We've got berries. We got sushi for lunch today since I haven't prepped yet, so it fits my macros. Got some turkey bacon for breakfast. I love to do avocado toast or pair it with whole eggs and gluten-free apple cinnamon waffles. They're so fucking good. And then I got this kimchi as well that's gonna go with, I got this kimchi that is really, really good for your gut health, and it's gonna go with the stir-fried vegetable and the wild-caught salmon, because we eat for good gut health over here. These air-fried jalapeno chips for the sandwich, and pasture-raised eggs, and these drinks that are my favorite. I love to have them with my lunch or dinner, and they're so good. Yay! Okay, y'all, so meals are prepped. And I'm gonna go ahead and close up the vlog here. If you guys are super excited for this journey, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.